Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Drew in the Moment, hanging out in the kitchen. I'm really excited today to make something I've never made before, churros. I don't know why I've never made them, I just never have, but we're going to do the Disney recipe that I'm sure you guys have seen online and floating around Facebook and all that other stuff. Yeah, we're going to do it a little differently though. We're going to make lightsaber churros because, as you might tell, I am a Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars, and I figure I'm going to make churros. Let's do it the right way. So I'll stop talking so we can get down to what you're going to need for ingredients and all the other things. Start off with 1 cup of water, half a cup of butter. Quarter teaspoon of salt, about 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Also, you need 3 eggs. You're going to mix those up and then divide it. If you're doing like me, because I got to do red and blue churros. So I'm going to whisk these, mix them up, and then pour half in and half in the other one. I'll show you that when we get to that. And if you're going to make the lightsaber churros, we got red dye, food coloring, and the blue. You're going to need a pot. This is really important to make what the churros are going to look like. A piping bag with a star tip. You can see that. It's important. A pair of scissors. Make sure they're clean, not dirty ones. Got to use clean ones. And you also need a bowl of cinnamon and sugar. I didn't put it down for how much you need. You just, mix up some sugar and cinnamon and whatever you want to sprinkle on your churros. Should be all right. And then I'm going to be using a little fry. It's for frying. But if you don't have one of those, just get, a deep enough pan. Put some oil in there. Vegetable oil is what I usually use. You just got to be really careful. And last but not least, I have my Disney park mug or resort mug that I got because I figure I'm still missing Disney. This feels like I'm kind of encompassing Disney by making these churros. So that's it. So let's get into this thing and see if I can make a mess. I don't know, or maybe make awesome churros. We're gonna find out. So follow me over to the stove. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna add the 1 cup of water. Add the 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Add your half a cup of butter. Try not to splash it like I just did. And I knew I was going to do that. And then it says about a 1/4 teaspoon. It all depends on how cinnamony you like yours. Yeah, it's a little over a 1/4 teaspoon, but hey, what the heck? I'll get nuts on it. And now we're going to turn that up to almost a high, because what it says, you want to bring it to a rolling boil, and then we'll show you what we do after that. So now our mixture here, it came to the roaring boil. Now I put the heat down to low, and what we're going to do once this is down to low and it's not really boiling anymore, we're going to add slowly, gradually, and whisk in the 1 1/4 cup. Excuse me. We're going to whisk in the 1 1/4 cup of flour and stir vigorously. Okay, so I think it is pretty much stopped boiling. So now we're going to add this in a little at a time and really mix it up. Okay, so I figure while I'm waiting before I add the eggs, I split them up into, this is what I was just cooking in, put it into the other half into this pan here. We're going to make the blue ones and the red ones. So we'll go ahead right now and we're going to add some food coloring. So there, look at that. That's pretty good. That's Sith worthy. All right, now on to the blue. All right, so it's been about 5 or 6 minutes now. I told you earlier I was going to scramble, mix up the eggs, scramble the eggs, whatever. We're going to put half in one, half in the other. So that's kind of an eyeball thing. Yeah, I think I nailed it. Perfect. And then we're going to mix them up. See how that goes. Okay, so just a word to the wise. Initially, I had started trying to stir it with this. That's a nightmare. I'd use like a spatula. You just kind of mush it, and then you can actually mix it. So if you are doing it, yeah, that was a pain. That was a pain in the butt. All right, so now the exciting part. We're gonna put our churro mixture into the piping bags. And when I put put stuff into piping bags, I do it a lot, I will take that first little scoop, don't keep piling up on, put that first little scoop and I hit it down because you want to get air bubbles. You don't want to have air when you're pushing it, so you want that to be a solid solid material. So that's pretty good. So you get it right down there, and then you can add on and do that a couple times. So we got our piping bags ready to go. So let's go fry up some lightsaber churros, shall we? I have the oil. It's at 350 degrees, so that's what you want to have yours at. And what I'm attempting to do, I'm going to pipe this into the hot oil, being very, very careful. And then I'm going to try to cut it with scissors, and I'm going to try to make this as straight as possible. So here we go. Wish me luck. And it curved. Alright, so we got one cooking, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It took me a couple tries to figure it out. And my wife helped me, just so you know. So you're going to squeeze it above the oil. And then cut it. And then use an item that you have and just try to keep it straight. Because if not, it's going to curl up, and that was the problem that I had. There you go, just like that. But please be careful, guys, if you're doing this. One thing I don't like to mess around with, and I don't, it's really, really seriously can be dangerous, is hot oil. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this. Alright, here we go. This is round 2 with the red lightsaber. Like I said, hold it above the oil. Oh, that one came out pretty good, I think. You just try to keep it straight because the bubbles want to make it go every which way. Okay. That one came out pretty good. That was a little bit easier than the other one. I'll see if the color is good on this one. Alright, so now we have our churros made, and we're going to add the cinnamon and sugar. Alright, so we made our lightsaber churros. They came out pretty good. And I just want to give my son Lucas, he's 10 years old, give him a shout out. He made these right here. He did an awesome job. Super awesome detail on that. I love it. We just got to try these. I got to get right into it, so got to go with the red one. Got to go with the red one. Right, here we go. Mmm, tastes like a lightsaber. No, these are really good though. They are super, for the most part, super easy to make. You just gotta be careful with the oil, that's all. So let's see if the, well, it was blue, now it's green. I guess it's Luke's lightsaber. We're gonna see if that tastes any different. Nope. Still tastes the same. But anyway, all right. Enough about me. Let's talk about you. No. So that was a super fun vlog. Super fun vlog to make. It's getting late. I'm tired. But yeah, this was super fun to make. Love Star Wars. Hope you do too. Hope you find this a fun vlog to watch and maybe try making them on your own. But yeah, well, hopefully you guys keep watching and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and if you are subscribed, thanks for being subscribed. But until we see you next time, remember, only one way to live: in the moment.